Well, hello, everyone.
You say that like, well, hello there.
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hello there.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, everyone in the chat? It's nice to see you. You're here for another weekly roundup with Michelle with two L's.
And Natalie the Red.
Yes. We're excited. We're excited to have you here. We're excited for the weekly roundup.
Hello, Matt, a common idiot.
I saw I was going to get to him too. Hello, all who are here. First in the chat. You are Kilo, first in the chat.
Very nice.
Nice to see you. Christine, nice to see you. Al from LA. Zachariah, nice to see you. Marcos, are awesome. The one and only Marcos, great moderator. Michael, nice to see you. Dominic, good to see you. Culture Casino, nice to see you. I know our guest was just on with you just not that long ago. So nice to see you in the chat as well. And Share Bear. I just love saying Share Bear. I do. I enjoy it. Good old Share Bear. It's always nice to see you.
It's a cute name.
It is. It is a cute name. It's a fun name. I like it. And we got Mega Mac. Nice to see you as well. Tina, our buddy Matt, a common idiot. Matt, we got to get you back on soon.
We do.
I've missed you, Matt. So we always have fun when you're on. So.
I miss that idiot.
that idiot. Not some other idiot, but specifically that idiot. That idiot.
The common one.
Yeah, the common one, Matt. But yes, he's no idiot though.
No,
he knows this. And hello, Keely. Nice to see you. Brett, nice to see you. And hello to Ashley and Brandy, our Red 5 family. Nice to see you, ladies. Nice to see you.
Very nice.
Graph Web, nice to see you as well. Our buddy Rick, always good to see you. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Hey, you know.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, Courtney. Hello to you. Hello to Saint Ravage. And nice. And A2D2. Nice to see our buddy Chris. I'm gonna need some Bond quips here soon, but nice to see you. And Josh, our lovely Josh. I don't know if guys like to be referred to as lovely, but he just seems like such a lovely person.
But Michelle, remember, what is the chat to me now? What are they for this month?
Little pumpkins.
They're my little pumpkins.
They are her little pumpkins. And Theme Park Casual, nice to see you. Yes, nice to see everyone here tonight for this weekly roundup, the week of Halloween. I was going to ask.
I was just thinking I should have dressed up tonight.
I know.
You should have too.
I haven't dressed up in a really long time. So you guys in the chat, what is the last time you dressed up? Like, what were you the last time that you dressed up for Halloween? Natalie, what were you? Do you remember?
I think I was a black cat.
That seems about right. That seems about right. I don't even remember the last time I dressed up for anything because I was one of those that by the time I was about...
She liked to go as Michelle.
Yeah, I was. I was that person. I was like, hey, I'm Michelle with two L's. Like that was kind of me. That was who I was. Like I was one of those, I was like too cool to dress up. It was like, no, I can't do that.
And I never missed an opportunity, so that we're very different.
But then you reach the age where you're like, I could dress up if I want.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
What do I say, Michelle? YOLO.
Natalie does say that a lot. Maybe a little too much. A little too much.
It's a little awkward.
But, oh, yes. Chris was... I feel like Chris should be Bond, but he's Elvis. And I love Elvis, so that works too. That is definitely a nice one. Ashley was Obi-Wan. Hey, hello.
That's
there.
Very cool.
Yeah, that is a hockey player. Natalie, if I recall right, okay, one time you were, because we're going to get into this later, I'm going to pull up a clip I saw that I really liked of the classic Catwoman. I think most people's favorite Catwoman is Michelle Pfeiffer, but I feel like you I don't feel like. Yeah, we should have pulled up the picture. One year you were Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman as like a maybe 4 or 5 year old. I don't know. She went for it at a young age.
7 or 8.
Were you?
Yeah.
I was pretty little. Okay, so maybe I was about 4.
And then I was Catwoman again for Character Day my senior year.
Okay, so you really like Catwoman.
I did.
Is she your favorite?
I like Catwoman.
And hello to Alan. Nice to see you. And Big Steve is in the house. I mean,
Hey, Big Steve.
Big Steve. I like it. I like that. Yeah, I can't remember the last thing I dressed up as.
I know 1 year.
I was Elvis, Chris.
Michelle was Elvis.
I was Elvis.
I was a 50s girl, so I guess I was like an Elvis groupie.
That's actually funny. I did like as I thought that I was like, dang, Chris and I were on the same page. I was Elvis as a little kid. Like I'll have to. I mean, yeah, I had a full blown someone. I feel like someone made it for me.
You like the cape?
Yeah, the cape. Like I was cool. I mean, I
had my big poodle skirt.
I was feeling myself as Elvis.
Yes, you were.
I was all shook up.
You had the energy, the charisma.
I was a hunka burning love. But
I was listening to The King today, actually, on Pandora.
What song?
I can't remember. I think it was Suspicious Minds.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is
Caught in a trap. Yeah, that's a good one. Yes. Michelle is Elvis. That is awesome. Yes.
Would you expect anything less, truly?
I mean, I was Elvis. I really was. Natalie is Catwoman and me is Elvis. It really does feel
a match made in heaven.
It feels fitting. I don't think I was ever a girly character.
That's all right, Michelle. That's all right.
Natalie's like, you do you.
Yes. That's right.
I'm dressing up as the female James Bond. Please do. Please do.
Yes, do it.
You really should. Oh, yeah, that would be. And hello to you. Nice to see you here. Michelle Pfeiffer, amazing in Grease 2. I know! You know, Grease 2 gets a lot of crap, and there is some really, like, cringe, cheesy level stuff. And
my coworker today, Holly, if you're ever watching, I always say this to her. She's probably never watching.
She's like, I'm watching every week, Natalie.
You win some, you lose some. But, yeah, she was singing that, like, the cool Rider. I'm not going to try and sing it, but you guys know the one. But I'm like, that's one of those songs that, like, when it comes on, I'm ashamed that I love it. But
it's a good song.
Like,
and Michelle Pfeiffer is so sexy singing it too, in her tight pants. And,
like in my fantasies, girl, I was going on a date, and then going to be better. I was going to sing this song about the. I'm kidding.
She's going to sing. Yeah. I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer. Yeah, she
made it look cool.
She did.
It was incredibly cheesy.
She did. She can make most things look cool, and she definitely did with that. Oh gosh, I'm reading the private chat.
I'm gonna have to ponder on that one.
Oh gosh. And did I say hello to Rick? I don't know if I said hello to you, Rick. Nice to see you in the chat. So I'm gonna say this. We're going to talk a little bit about Dune. Guys, if you're in the chat and you have not watched our Dune review.
I saw someone early in the chat comment on that we were probably reading the books right that second, and they're laughing, because man, we got you guys.
I don't think it was them, because
we got some heat.
We got some
over that review.
We got a lot. The most thumbs. Okay, so this is funny. We have done like controversial topics. We have talked about them making Lando pansexual. We don't shy away from things that some people would deem controversial. But none of those videos get a lot of thumbs down. But the freaking Dune review gets the most thumbs down of any video we've ever done. They're like, that's what we care about. How dare you not like the movie we like?
And then it's like one guy, like, I was just waiting on, like, this is going to become, we're stupid. We didn't like it because we're stupid.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's like, you really went there, didn't you? Over a difference of opinion.
Yeah. It's it was kind of like Tenet 2.0. Like, if we didn't like Tenet, that was like, we just didn't get the genius of Tenet and all that. It's like, no, we just kind of thought the movie sucked. Like that.
Right.
That's really what it goes down to.
We didn't enjoy it.
No, we didn't enjoy it. It's not really a sign of intelligence.
It wasn't a pleasure watch.
It's like, I know that, if you like Dune, you're probably the next Leonardo da Vinci, but because I guess that's the equivalent here.
Right.
We can't appreciate art because we didn't like Dune. We can only like dumb things that don't require our brains to think too much on.
And as an update to that, I will say I have seen. Okay, you guys, we hadn't read the books. I haven't seen the previous renditions. You know, the 1980s movie that people generally seem to like. The
84 version.
Yes, the 84 version.
Yeah, people do seem to like the 84 version.
I did see some people say that you guys preferred the 84 version to this version. So maybe if I had seen that first, maybe, I would have understood more. I don't know.
Yeah, see, Josh gets it, and Dominic. I mean,
yeah, I really appreciate your comment,
know,
Josh.
I did too. Yes, because I can honestly say I've never given a video a downvote because they didn't share the opinion of me on a movie. I can definitely say that. In fact, one of the only downvotes I've ever given in my YouTube history was for Kathleen Kennedy. Fade in. I just had to join that club and give that video a thumbs down, because who didn't give the video a thumbs down?
Yeah, I generally try not to just go around YouTube giving thumbs downs. I try not to make that a habit.
Yeah.
I mean, of course you're entitled to.
42 dislikes.
It only grows. I'm sure it'll grow some more.
For our Dune video, which, guys, like a big down. Let's see. I think some of our Gina videos, some of the first Gina videos we did might have had, I don't even know if they got to 10 dislikes. And that was from like hardcore leftists that were very unhappy with us defending Gina Carano. But Dune, it's up to 42.
I mean, at least it's something that clearly really brings people together.
It does. It does. That's almost impressive.
Thank you. I think so.
It was. Yeah, it was something. But we'll talk a little more about Dune. Let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and bring out our guest. This guest is he's been on the channel many times, but it's been a while. So he mentioned we should stream soon. I said, how about Wednesday night? So it worked out.
We said, let's do it.
Yes, we did. So let's bring out the one and the only, as only called on this channel, Lil Yeti. So
Yeti!
Lil Yeti, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's been way too long.
I know, it has been. It really has been.
It was like weekly, and then I don't know, things just got busy, and I'm so glad to be back.
Well, we're glad to have you. Yeah, we're definitely glad to have you.
Yes, we are. It's been too long.
And I will do my part to help you get more downvotes than the other video. You have my word.
You know you
we
will.
we have his promise.
That's why we have you on, for the fun of it.
We do. Well, Yeti, you heard us talking before. I feel like I need to ask, what do you think? What is the best costume you ever had for Halloween?
Oh, the best one?
Yeah, what do you think was your best? You were like, yeah, I'm really like, this is awesome.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I made this one myself. So I went out, I got this really big kind of cape, and there was this really creepy, fake pumpkin head with like a sinister smile, and I put in a light in there that like flickered, and so I had a hood over that, and I made, it was like cardboard boxing that like stood on my head, and had the shoulders, and I was underneath it all, so I looked 8-9 feet tall. And then I had this see-through black meshing, so you couldn't see where my face was. And I walked around, and like, I got so much candy wearing that thing. Like, everybody loved it. Like, I freaked out so many people because they couldn't figure out where I was.
Why do have you seen Mean Girls?
He's like, yes, I have.
He's like,
I don't want to admit it.
I don't want to admit this right now.
No, I've seen clips because I tried to find stuff for videos. So I've seen clips, but I don't think I've sat through the full movie.
Okay, I was gonna say, you're like Lindsay Lohan's character. She goes to this Halloween party, like thinking it's truly a Halloween party. So she goes all blown, like what is it? Like a dead bride.
Yeah, like kind of like gross, scary type of thing.
And of course, she goes to the high school party, and everyone's like, "Ooh."
Oh god!
They're just dressed like
trying to look cute, or sexy, or whatever.
Yeah, I remember doing that when I was 18, and so I tried to come up with this scary costume, and went out to a club, and it was such a big mistake because people were just like, "What the hell?" everybody's trying to do something funny and look cute, and I've just got this like sinister costume thing on. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? In the adult version, you can't do scary. Nobody likes scary. They like funny and sexy.
Well, that's why you need to go watch.
Those are your two options.
You need,
right.
That's why when you were telling the story, I was like, man, this is just like Mean Girls. Like he is Lindsay Lohan in this situation.
Well, I was younger at the time, so it worked.
Okay,
you know, it was a true Halloween experience. You know, now I probably wouldn't do the same thing unless I was purposely trying to like scare little kids, which, you know, maybe I do because that might be funny, and maybe I could collect their candy if they throw it everywhere.
Well, and I will have to say,
I just think Lil Yeti's his costume sounds adorable, and like a lot of heart and soul went into the production of it.
Oh, it was so good.
I think it's.
Oh no, nobody
so
puts
awesome.
Yeti in the corner.
I always put Yeti in the corner.
No, nobody does. You can't put Yeti in the corner.
And thank you for the $5 super chat, Christine the Killer Car.
Thank you very much.
How's it going in Tennessee? Wish I was back there in Texas, dreaming of home. It's actually it was a lovely fall day in Tennessee.
We're entering into the really pretty time.
We are
I have to
finally
say.
at the very end of October. We are finally getting some fall weather. So
yes.
This is what I have to say about that.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Thank you so much, Christine. Yeah, but yeah, you need to watch Mean Girls. You need to watch that clip because you may relate to Lindsay Lohan on multiple levels in this situation.
Maybe I'll check that out. But I like how Brett said that's mean, Yeti. Yeah, that was the point. I'm trying to get them down votes. So
well, and people need to watch. I really did crack up at your latest trailer. It genuinely made me laugh. I don't know if you saw it, Natalie. He dubbed.
I'd watched one recently, and I was trying to think if it was the same one.
It was the Home Alone mixed with Scream.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
That one.
Yeah, I liked it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I worked really hard on that one, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think I would have made, just a couple changes now looking back, but otherwise, I think it was a pretty solid showing.
It was really good. And Josh, man, you grew up, you were raised right where we are.
Yeah, that's small world.
I know, small world, definitely. Yeah, it was really fun. I had fun watching it. It was so, guys, if you've not seen Yeti's video, after this is finished, go watch Yeti's video.
Yes, please.
Because it was a lot of fun. And speaking of fun, I want to pull something up that genuinely I thought was pretty humorous. It was fun. It was fun. There's no other word to say here. But Yeti, I don't know if you've seen this, but the top songs right now that are like the top the top of the charts.
Oh my God.
So the first 3 songs are a version of the Let's Go Brandon song.
I feel like, are we even allowed to say that on YouTube?
I don't even know. Probably not. But is that not hysterical that literally Adele, after 5 years, really is about to release this new album. She has this new song. And
it's Adele.
It's Adele. And Let's Go Brandon does not beat it once, but it's beat it 3 times in the top 10.
Man, I should try to make like a music video or something for this, try and do a Let's Go Brandon thing. But they did, they took down, I think they completely took down the guy's YouTube channel that made it. Like, it's gone.
I think they did. I think you're right.
So I totally rethought that idea as soon as I heard that, because it wasn't just like they take down the video. It's like, oh no, his channel is gone, which is horrifying when you think about it. How many other videos out there that are so much worse? Like, what does he say that's particularly bad in it? It's
exactly like, I guess the only thing that could be bad would be the F word being chanted, but the F word's allowed everywhere else, so it can't be that.
Right.
Watch late night television on YouTube and it's worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, over the last 4 years, well, I guess it's 5 years now, but some of the things that were being said on late night, damn, they were way far beyond let's go Brandon or the F word.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's just like it's sad. It just shows like how controlling they not just Mama Susan, but many the people that have the
Media,
platforms,
yeah.
media is about different situations. It's totally yes. It's all about controlling the narrative. God forbid someone is making money on this and it's become so popular. I mean, my gosh, you're seeing it everywhere.
Right.
But do you think that they're actually able to control the narrative? Because so far it seems that no matter what they're doing, it's getting more popular, and this is what like people want.
Yes.
It's not what YouTube is pushing. Like they don't care what YouTube is pushing. But this 3 songs, top of the charts, like that is no small feat, and it just goes to show you how much support there is, like for the song, and I guess countering the narrative, if you will.
Yes, definitely. And I think honestly, it works that way. Like the more that they try to suppress things like this, the more people thrive on chanting it or listening to the song. Like it honestly just makes it bigger when they try to do that.
It does.
Is kind of my take on that situation.
Yeah, there was, oh God, this is, I just saw a video the other day where a bunch of people were chanting "Let's go Brandon," and it was so unexpected. It was like, okay, this is mainstream now. It's not just a couple people on the internet. It was huge. It might have been an entire stadium at like a baseball game or football game.
Well, and it's getting chanted like in places you'd ever thought, like in New York Jets games and Giants games. I mean, it's just like it's everywhere. Every stadium is chanting it. I mean, it really is kind of insane. Like how it's caught on.
Well, and that like these are normal people. So you just think about how much dislike there is out there for what's going on right now.
Definitely.
And I'm trying to like say this so nice, to keep your channel. Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to be careful.
I know. As much as I say I want to get you dislikes, I don't want to get you that many dislikes.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's crazy, but I just thought that was pretty humorous. And then something else that I know our viewers will find funny is this. Let me see if I can pull this up. Why is this? Here we go. Let's see. Can it be seen here? It can. 1 second. Let me.
Because you had told us at the town hall, I think it was in July, that it's about that with different terms of inflation. Because you had told us at the town hall,
there were so many good ones.
That
I actually made one.
Because
let me pause that. There really were. There were so many good ones on that.
Did you ever see mine?
Well,
no.
Hold on, you sent me yours. You sent me yours. Yeah. Can you do share screen on yours and show it?
Yeah. Let me try and find it.
Okay. Yeah, you sent me yours. I saw it. Yeah, I mean it was but the memes just keep coming with that. They're just like everywhere because it was just a very awkward moment and situation.
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man. That's kind of definitely what you see when you see that.
Yeah, I tried to do mine like way different than what everybody else was doing. Okay, here we
go. Yeah, I will just not be able to speak, and then maybe they'll piece together who I am. That's how that can go. Yeah, there was the one where he was on a pony. I saw that one too. That one was pretty funny.
Yeah, that one was so well done. I threw mine together at like midnight, so it didn't. I don't think it's quite as good as the pony one, but here's mine.
see. Let me pull it up. Here we go.
If it wasn't so late at night, I probably would have tried to do the whole knockout thing, but it was like, I'll jump in on this, and so that the most I was able to do was just like throw him laying on the ground.
Gosh, it is where we are, guys. But yeah, I thought those were funny. I was going to ask, so you heard us talking about how some people are not happy with our Dune review, how it's gotten the most downvotes of any video we've ever done.
Yes, I did hear that. And I also heard like how much Natalie enjoyed wearing leather every single year. I'm just saying that there seems to be a giant trend there.
All feather?
Oh, I think you just glitched out.
In all fairness, it wasn't leather. It was like usually like a soft material.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I bet it was soft.
Oh, Natalie.
What have I done?
You can see her starting to just blush now. I triggered it.
Yeti has one goal, I feel like, when it comes on our channel. Oh, God.
We have to watch this one.
We do. That's why we put him in the corner.
And that was even before I said anything bad. It was like a preemptive cornering.
You had me at leather.
You guys, I do not have a thing for just stop it right now.
That's not what history shows.
We actually, why don't I pull that up? 1 second. Let me
and you laugh now, Michelle, but you're next. I've got Natalie blushing. You're next.
We'll see what if he can we'll see what he can do with that. Let me try to find. Oh yeah, I wanted to show this, guys, just for fun. Why not? Yeti, have you seen this video?
I don't know. You haven't brought it up yet.
Oh, 1 second. Hold on. My gosh.
Man, I haven't seen it. I haven't heard it.
1 second, guys.
All I can hear is like yipping in the background.
Here we go. Let's start this over.
Yes, I saw this. Yeah.
So, guys, this is a real teacher at a real school.
This is real life
in America. And this was not for Halloween. This is just because she's crazy.
She was fired.
Was she?
Yeah, she was fired.
She should be.
Okay, so I think I might actually disagree with you guys on this one.
What?
No, I'll tell you why. She's not saying anything like crazy, because we've seen so many videos come out from the classroom where, the teachers are pushing, critical race theories and agendas. And there's that, Antifa guy that was teaching kids and openly saying he was like trying to indoctrinate them. This is just a like enthusiastic teacher trying to get them to learn math. So see,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay. So what she's saying is it's like sin. Sin Tao, something like that. Oh God. Okay, if you go forward, I think might be able to see.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going
because this is all math related. Where is it? You can see it a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah. If you pause it. It's like sin ka. So she's doing this crazy thing, but it's all to get them to remember math sections. And okay, it's so over the top, but she's not doing things that are hurting kids.
No,
it's not like all the other teachers.
Well, let's
if that's all it is, then I think
I ask you.
she's awesome.
Please tell me the secret of Dune's family.
it's just she has taken it so far.
And how did she get on the desk so fast from being
It's
over
probably
there?
they probably edited it. Well,
Yeah, I think there's
went
cuts.
from there to like woo.
I think the problem. I think a common idiot. I think the common idiot kind of hit it. Is it just kind of comes across as mental illness?
No. Okay, see, what I'm seeing is a teacher that's really enthusiastic and trying to like relate. She just missed the mark. Because we've seen mental illness videos, but when you see them like screeching at kids or doing I don't know pronoun patrol on their shoelaces and whatever, it doesn't even come close to what she's doing.
Like, yeah, I mean,
well, yeah, definitely not that. It's just
yeah, I didn't know I had never seen this until tonight. I didn't even know what this was, but yeah, she's just trying to like teach math or something. I mean,
yeah, I didn't say she had to be fired.
I mean, she definitely would have my attention.
I mean, but I mean, I definitely would think she's a little bit.
She went a little strong. She, just came out a little too hard.
She came in at about a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, she could have brought it down to a 6, and it would have been okay. But it's all trigonometry, and at least this is a teacher that was trying to get them to remember math. Like how many other videos have you seen where they don't care? Like they'll just give them the book and tell them to read it while the teacher's on their phone for an hour. Like she's trying to engage. She's just not doing it right.
Well, I just think I don't you should be fired from that, but I probably the principal would have a talk.
Yeah.
Just to make sure like she's mentally fine.
Like and if she is, then go for it.
Yeah.
Like as long as you're not hurting
being
anyone.
fired, being fired is too far. And I guarantee you the reason why she was fired is because she had the headdress on. I guarantee it.
Oh goodness, yeah.
Yeah, that would be really dumb.
Let's see. I bet we can find out.
Yeah, that's what Matt's saying. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. So that's why she was fired, which is you're getting rid of a teacher that actually cared enough to like engage kids.
Yeah, that's really bad. Again, she pulled it up. She went up a little high. She was a little bit like Icarus. She flew a little too close to the sun.
She did, yeah.
That was the least of her worries.
Yeah, I didn't even like pay attention to that, to be real.
But she came from a good place and got fired. That's a teacher that they should have. Is she? Somebody just like brought her aside, the principal, and like, okay,
let's not do the
maybe you just like bring it down a notch. Pull back. Yeah, like we'll reassess this. We'll call it a reboot. we reboot this, and you come back in, a little mellow, and then you're good. And then you've got someone who actually cares about the kids learning and remembering stuff. Because I guarantee you one thing: every single kid in that room will not forget the lesson.
Yeah,
they are going to remember that forever, and that's what's important.
And have a great laugh.
Yeah. Wouldn't you kill for like a teacher that makes you laugh? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is so important, Yeti. You're right that it's like, because trust me, I'm in total agreement. There are so many teachers that really just do not care.
Yeah,
that's what drove me nuts about people posting it online, because there's everybody's like, oh, this woman's just insane. Like this is the school system. Like, no, okay. This is the opposite of what we've been seeing before. They actually care and are trying to engage. They're just missing the mark.
Well, and that's in a case too where they again, I didn't hit that, where you shouldn't be so quick to fire like it before you find out the information, but the fact that they fired her because of appropriation of Native American culture is that's insane. That's just ridiculous. So that's not good. but that is kind of where we are, sadly.
That's what's just insane. It's you're getting rid of someone because they put she had on one thing and she chanted. Like, it's not like she went Justin Trudeau and went full blackface. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't go full Trudeau.
No, she didn't go full Trudeau. You know, so like it was a couple feathers. Like,
yeah,
it's a little sensitive.
It is a little sensitive. It definitely is a little sensitive. Sure.
Sorry to bring down your the funny story you thought you had for the stream.
I was like, come on, Yeti.
I was to be informed of what I didn't know what I was watching.
I just thought it was funny.
Oh. Well, I didn't know what it was at first, and so I wanted to look into it just a little before I agreed or disagreed. As soon as I started reading about it, I'm like, okay, everybody's totally off the mark here. And I know I'm disagreeing with 99% of people on Twitter right now, but I think when you actually look into it, she's not doing anything terrible. She's just she's coming in hot.
She came in really hot.
She did do that.
Oh gosh,
I'm not mad at it.
Well, and I was going to show everyone, since Natalie was Catwoman as a young girl.
Oh, see, here I thought we were going to get actual pictures, but no.
This is the evidence right here.
I was gonna. This is Michelle Pfeiffer on the set of Batman, and she does this in one take. She takes them all down. This clip has been going around Twitter, and I wanted to share it. I liked it.
She is single-handedly responsible triggering puberty in boys across the world when this came out.
I mean, all their heads. One try.
Do you know how much practice that takes? Because she's actually doing that. It's not like it's just set up for props to their heads blow up. She's hating the things. She had to train with that whip.
They clap. They're like, dang.
That is
Oh.
She bows.
Okay, did she bow backwards or forwards?
I would too.
What did she bow? Let me see. Let's go then.
Oh, because these are a better quality. Okay. She was walking backwards when she did that.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. That was dang.
Yeah.
I mean, that was boss moves, is what that was.
Well, the hardest part for everybody on set was trying to hide their erections after this.
God. Leave it to Yeti. Josh thought it was you, Natalie.
It was. That was yeah, like I said. I claim it more now.
Wasn't that movie PG-13? I think, Rick. I think it was. He asked if that was that woman, or if that Catwoman was PG or PG-13. I think the movie's PG-13.
Yeah, because that was a darker one.
It definitely was a darker one, kind of in a funky way. I could do without the penguin in that movie,
did Richard Burton do that one?
Richard
Burton.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
I was thinking of Elizabeth Taylor's.
Oh, okay.
But that's the name I said. Yeah, I meant Tim Burton.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I can't remember if this would have been before or after they implemented, because for the longest time they only had the PG rating, and it was PG then R, and they came up with PG-13 so that it wasn't. They were able to get more people to see the movies, and so it wasn't such a drastic difference.
Yes, yeah. I think it's PG-13. I think in the 90s they already had PG-13. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it had to come in. Had to be the 80s.
Yeah. I think it is PG-13. The spice must flow. Are we talking Dune? So I think we are. We are.
Well, the spice flowing is exactly what happened on your video. It was pure salt. Just this You are mining salt.
I think let's see. I have to go with Catwoman. I think Catwoman may be better with the whip than Indy. I mean,
after seeing that clip,
I think she was. Okay,
I mean, I'd much rather have Catwoman with that whip. I'm just saying.
I don't blame you on that, Yeti is man. And thank you.
Oh, you're not saying you're thinking the same thing.
I mean, she's a sexy woman. I mean,
exactly. There is no way those it didn't make you just question just a little bit. No, I'm not saying the full way, but I'm saying there's like, a 3%, party is like, oh, okay, yeah, what's going on here?
There was a moment.
There was a moment, just a single moment. That's all.
I mean, Natalie wanted to be her, so I mean, she was her for Halloween.
She went 85%.
And thank you to the rookie critic for the $2 super chat. Hey there, hi there, or hi there, ho there. Well, hello to you. And
hello, thank you.
Grandpa, it gives me wings.
And canceled by Netflix.
Okay, so before we get into Dune, let's get into that, because it's like they are putting so much pressure on Dave Chappelle to, I don't know what they want him to do, cancel himself? I don't really know what they want him to do at this point, but it's like they just keep putting pressure, and it's like, I'm thankful that he's like, I would be willing to have a conversation with that group of people, but I'm not going to give in to your demands, which
I don't think they're trying to get him to do anything. They're trying to just get everyone else to no longer associate with them. Like what's happened in every other case. Like they have to take away all his money, ensure that he doesn't work again, or put out another Netflix special. His documentary won't be taken by like a bunch of producers dropped it after this. Like they won't touch it. I know the Daily Wire said they'll publish it.
They're like, come over here.
That's what Ben Shapiro said. Whether or not they reached out to him, I don't know, but it seems like they're going to be the guys that are going to put out more of these things, since everyone else doesn't have a spine.
And it's like, it's like, can you imagine all the stuff that Netflix has on it if they are to bend the knee and give in to this minority of people that is fussing? I mean, that Dave Chappelle special, like, it was so watched. And it's just like, come on, Netflix, like, just stand your ground. Just tell them no. Like, that's all you have to do is say no.
50 people that showed up, and 49 of them were reporters.
And the others were FBI agents that blamed themselves in.
We know at least. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, it really just, it's bizarre. Like that they would, I mean, why the heck would you? And that's what gets so frustrating. It's like, don't give in to a small group. Like it really is. It's infuriating, really.
But I really think he responded really well.
Yeah, I think
what he
too.
said, and not bowing down to it.
Definitely.
Well, and now he's really picking his words carefully, because now he's like trying to like trigger them. When you listen to his response, that video. I don't know if you have that video, but when he listed his basic demands, that he'd be happy to meet with them. They just have to watch the full video. They have to go to a place of his choosing, and they have to admit Hannah Gatsby isn't funny. Like, that's their icon. So he knows what he's doing at this point. Like, he's just triggering the people that would be outraged.
Yeah, he really is. And I think for the most part, when I say he doesn't care to the extent that any human cannot care when a group of people is coming at you.
Right.
I think he doesn't care as much as you can care, because he's made so much money at this point. Even if he just went and did shows around the country, he would sell out. Like he's going to do well, because people love Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is one of the greatest comedians of all
time.
True.
Even beyond that, it's not about money for him, because he walked away from the 50 million from Comedy Central because he wasn't happy with it, and like he just took off. So I don't even think it's a whole money thing. If if he was broke, I think he'd be in the same spot. Maybe not broke, but where he was 20 years ago. Because he walked away when it wasn't going his way. He really stands up for what he believes in. And if you watch the special, it's not like he's saying anything horrifying. Like the entire point of the special is that they're going to come after him for saying these things, and like he's predicting it all in his special. And
they do it.
And they do it. Like they do exactly what he's trying, what he's warning about.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's beyond ridiculous. And there just comes a point. It's like, I'm sorry, but no group of people is off limits for humor. Like that is the point of Dave Chappelle. He makes fun of everyone. Every person can be made fun of, and it's funny.
And
like
he has before. And this is like the one group that said, no, you can't make fun of this. And he's like, what the hell, I can't. I'll do a special about making fun of it.
Yes, I mean, I do. I applaud Dave Chappelle because we need people like that. We need the people who can stand up to it to stand up to it.
Yeah,
it's true.
And he's one of the people who can. I mean, he doesn't even live in Hollywood. He lives in a farm in Ohio. Like, if there's anyone who can stand up to it, it's people like him. And I would even say a Joe Rogan. I'm glad he's finally got his voice back. It felt like he kind of went through a period when he switched to Spotify, but he seems to be back to the old Joe Rogan. Like, there's a market for that. Like,
well, it's called regular people.
Yeah,
like that's
the majority.
It's the majority of people, and I think that's why the special is so important. It wasn't his funniest one. He's had funnier specials with better jokes, but it was probably his smartest and most profound because he's speaking to the people that are terrified of this thing, and there's a lot of terrified people, and it's only been recently that you're starting to see more and more like step up, because how long ago where like people just absolutely refused to say a single thing. And then, a month before you had, what's her name? The singer, the rapper, like she said something.
Hold on.
Oh, Nicki Minaj.
Yes. Yeah. Nicki Minaj. Yes.
Now, like that's a rather big moment for, pop culture mainstream, because when it's starting to get to her, you know, it's gaining legs.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. That's true. And then you had Rihanna wear a shirt that said think while it's still legal. She pranced around in that. So you are beginning to get these people that are kind of pushing back against what is deemed acceptable, which we need those people too. Like you need people who have the I guess the money, the influence to push back against some of this stuff.
Right.
Oh, you need it so badly, because otherwise you're just going to have the Hannah Gadsby specials, on for every single comedian out there, where they're not telling jokes because it would just be offensive to someone.
Or you get, like, what's her name? Handler. What's her name?
Chelsea.
She was actually funny at a point in time years ago, like to a degree, but like now,
in a way, yeah.
But now, no, not at all. Like it's just, she
went full blown like crazy cat lady.
She did. Natalie takes offense because she
is a crazy cat lady, but not like that kind of crazy cat lady.
No, she's not.
You're the good type of crazy.
I am. That's what I like to think.
She's the Catwoman Michelle Pfeiffer type of crazy.
Yeah. So there's good levels, and then there's the Chelsea Handler levels.
Yeah,
exactly. You got me down here, her up there.
It's a big difference. One is positive.
It's true. Thank you, Yeti.
One is sexy and one is not.
Not at all. No.
Thank you so much, Rick, for the $20 super chat. since I bought it, or since I brought it up, the first PG-13 movie was Red Dawn, 1984, which I loved, and I hope you review. The 1992 movie Batman Returns with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman was rated PG-13. I thought it was. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Thank you so much.
I didn't know that Red Dawn was the first. But here's what I got for you, Rick.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp. I love lamp.
Thank you so much, Rick. Yeah, it really is. I think Dave Chappelle will stand his ground, and he just needs to at this point. I mean, that's the bottom line. Enough is enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna back down.
No.
If he does, then it's like over for everyone. Like if he actually backs down, I think that would be like a killing blow for everyone out there that wants to stand up. Oh,
definitely.
It'd be like, okay.
It's like they got to him.
Yeah.
Definitely. I totally see what you're saying. I mean, Dave Chappelle is basically the equivalent of how Natalie and I are not going to back down from the fact that we did not enjoy Dune. That's what we will not back down, no matter how many thumbs down
We're
we
probably
get.
getting down votes right now as we say that.
We will not back down. We will not recant our review.
I'm just waiting for the protest outside your house.
They've got to court.
Gosh, that was Yeti. That was one of those. We looked at each other and we're like, "They're not going to like this." We were like, "That's how we feel."
You even told me that ahead of time. You're like, they are so not going to like this.
Yeah, they're not going to like our feelings about this.
Yeah.
Justin says I'm downvoting as we speak.
Do what you have to do.
Do what you must, Justin. Yeah. But Yeti, did you like Dune? What did you think of Dune?
Like it was.
He's like,
it was okay-ish.
I don't want to get downvoted like you all.
No, it wasn't a masterpiece. I didn't think it was absolutely horrible. Because the special effects in it were actually spectacular. Like the way that they melded that together, that was really well done. Cinematography was great. But I thought it suffered from the same issues as the original movie in that there's too much information to put in the movie. And you are missing a lot of details that would help you understand the world because it's
like let's start we missed basically the whole religion that his mom's a part of. How am I really supposed to fully grasp what any of that is in this movie? Like if you don't have prior knowledge, you're not getting tons from this.
No,
you get the basics. Like there's
but it's not enough.
Yeah, like there's a religion. He's the there's a prophecy of the chosen one type deal. But outside of those very basic details, I don't know anything about that religion.
Well, even the different controlling groups. Sorry. Even the different controlling groups. This movie didn't touch on it nearly as much as the original did, because there are different factions warring, and they're all controlled by one major group of aliens and. There's so many different things and levels that go on with the book. And now, full disclosure, I haven't read it. I want to read it, but I've followed enough really that long? Yeah, it's an extensive book. It is not short. And I just know lots of these details from talking about it with people that knew a lot more. So I picked up on some of the things that were issues with the original movie, and were definitely issues with this one.
Well, and I'm glad that it got a part 2. I said that in our review that I was hopeful for those who liked it that they get a part 2, because it would stink to watch a movie and for it to end where it ends and to not get the continuation would have really stunk for the people who enjoy it. So, I mean, I was happy for everyone.
The people who enjoy it.
It just wasn't me. I was happy for everyone that liked the movie that they got part 2 and that's coming.
It just seems like they needed to do this the same way that they did Lord of the Rings. Set out from the very beginning, have a very specific number of movies that you're going to do, and film them through. That way that way you can see the project to completion and have that vision go across the movies, without the different breaks and stuff. And this is something that it probably needs at minimum like 4 movies just to tell to get all the details in there.
Yeah, and I will say
that's what it sounds like. Like there's a lot of book material.
It's a lot. There's a lot of depth to it. And I was gonna say with Justin, he said Momoa was great in it. Do you know when he first appeared, I literally had the thought, I'm kind of like over his whole vibe. And then Justin, he was my favorite part of the movie. He was like the only thing I actually liked in the movie.
And then he smiled, and you're like, oh yeah.
Well, because Jason Momoa is just kind of Jason Momoa.
Yeah, Jason. That's what he is.
I mean, it is what it is.
He's the badass. You can count on him being a badass, and there's nothing wrong with that because sometimes you need it.
And to kind of be like kind of a surfer type dude, that's kind of his vibe, or maybe biker dude, I don't know. But that's kind of. But I actually did enjoy him in the movie. He's my favorite thing in it.
Same with the other actor. What's his name? The guy that was in Star Wars. Can you remind me his name?
Oscar Isaac.
Oh, yeah, yes, yeah. Oscar Isaac. I thought Oscar Isaac was great in that too.
Do you know he didn't grab me much? He was so serious, and I mean maybe that's
just he's supposed to be though.
Okay, yeah. See, I don't know anything about the character. So that was my issue with it. It's like nothing about the characters grabbed me and pulled me in to like want to root with Paul and all that. Like it, besides Jason Momoa. And then I was like, of course, Jason Momoa. Spoiler alert for those watching. Earmuffs for 5 seconds. Of course, Jason Momoa dies. Like the one thing I liked in the movie. I'm like, he's gone.
It was just for me that it was just hard to attach to anybody in the movie. Like I just didn't feel any attachment.
This is 100% Anakin Skywalker. I said that I literally, because I was bored watching the movie in the theater, I leaned over to Natalie and I said, Anakin Skywalker would not like this movie.
It's a lot of sand.
But his review of the Dune, I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere.
If you don't mind, I'll try to make a meme of that afterwards because that is gold. But otherwise, you can go ahead and make it yourself. But I don't think I've seen that. That is funny. That is so good.
You can make the meme. I'll let you go for it.
Well, I'm talking for like the original poster because they're the one that said in the chat, and that's I don't know if it's already out there. It's funny.
Cher said Michelle gave it half a hoot. She gave it a hoe.
I like that.
That's the comment of the night, Cher. It really is. Yeah, it was a hoe because it didn't get a full hoot.
It was nothing but a hoe.
Well, now that's how you have to like rate everything. Yeah. Out of how many hoots, like, is it a hoot and a hoe? So
how many hoes do you give it, Michelle?
So your 4-star rating, it's got 2 hoots. If it's at that 2.5 or 3, it's the hoot and a hoe. Half a star is just the hoe.
I give it 2 hoots and 1 hoe.
Man, I don't even know if I give the movie a hoe. No, I respect, and I said that in our review. The visuals were great, and if I'd read the source material, I probably would have enjoyed it much more. It just made me think maybe I'm not a huge sci-fi fan, and I've never really been outside of.
And I think the other thing that maybe got confused among people in the review, like we're not sci-fi experts,
and
I'm not sure where we ever.
And we're not serious critics.
No.
We have a hoot system for our review.
Oh my god!
If that doesn't tell you, I don't know what does.
That should be in front of like all your reviews. We are not serious. We have a hoot system for reviewing movies.
Do you know what? I should make a disclaimer. Like we are not serious. We are not serious critics. We were not given, we were not able to watch this before it came out, and we rate on a hoot system.
My eye is not trained to see the subtle cinematography details. Like, I don't know. I don't have critic experience.
And then at the end of each, video, you drop in how many hoots there were, so you can see it. Like, this is rating, and then it's like bam, 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 and you got 2 hoots and 1 hoe.
I need to figure out how to put hoots up on the screen.
And then the hoots just say, "It's hoots, man."
That part is easy. You could find that part.
Gosh, we really do need to start I give my ratings and the owls pop up on the screen.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah.
That's pretty much our approach.
Because and it's like sometimes it was kind of like I was feeling it kind of towards some comments. It's like, guys, if you want a traditional critic, go find one.
Yeah.
I'm not that.
I
am just a woman who bought a ticket to see a movie, and I'm giving you my opinion on the movie. It's that
How
simple.
dare you? How dare you?
I mean, we rate with hoots.
Just think about it.
You should know what you signed up for.
It should be obvious.
I mean, someone was like, maybe instead of judging the lead actress's makeup, you should have paid attention to blah, 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 blah. And it's like, are you kidding me? What part of our review did you think was serious? What part of it?
And then he's like, now you're pulling the woman card.
Yeah, he's like,
and the victim card.
Yeah, it's like, you're pulling the woman card. It's like,
oh my God.
Card? I simply said, I doubt as many women watch this. I mean, like Dune, as men. That's probably a fact. I could confirm somewhere.
Well, that has been true since the start of time. Star Wars, predominantly male. That's why Disney bought in the first place, because all they had was princesses. So they wanted a boy thing to round out their portfolio. Well, then they just turned that on their head and kind of screwed that up, but that's a whole different thing.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I said that, because Star Wars, there's a huge female following. I've always been one, but statistically, there's still more men. And Star Wars I feel like this is just a fact. It is much more general. Much more women could like Star Wars probably than a Dune. Do you get what I'm saying?
You can attach to the characters.
Yes, and there is a beautiful princess. And there's these classic things in Star Wars that women can gravitate.
The hero's journey and there's always been women that enjoyed these properties. That's been true too. It's just not as many.
I just feel like Dune, it's probably a lot less than even Star Wars.
Somebody was like, are you
playing the woman card?
Are you saying that my girlfriend and all her friends aren't women, or something like that?
Yeah.
And you're like, nowhere did I say that no women would like this movie.
I can't tell.
I said I just feel like less women probably like this movie than men. That's all I was saying.
Okay, I'm gonna stop cracking
Canceled.
on this interaction.
Oh.
He's canceled.
Yeah, you canceled now. You're not allowed to say that. That's what people said about Star Wars, and they're like, "No, you're a misogynist." So you've got the Force Light Hooters misogynists.
Well, and it's that's what they think they are. Oh gosh, I've never even thought of it that way. And it's just obviously women.
Oh my
like
God.
It.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you do have to call your reviews the Hooters. That's what the review has to be called. And here's the Hooter rating.
I just love that it's little owls that are literally for our very serious reviews.
Oh my God!
Make me blush again, Yeti.
I'm sorry. When I thought the Hooter thing, it was not what you were thinking of right now. It's because you actually say hoots. But as I go on, there are other meanings.
I get what I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Oh, and that was unintentional, although genius.
Oh gosh. All I'm gonna say,
Michelle, and I will say, Michelle is literally the queen of that. Like, she'll say things, and I think just in her sweet innocence, she just does not pick up that like people could take it a certain way, and it just all the time you do that. She does. She, and I mean, I notice this. I'm like, oh, Michelle.
but we rate on a hoot system and we stand by it.
Damn right. Damn right. And you should.
And all I'm gonna say about the Eternals coming up, I mentioned in the thumbnail that we would mention that
that's what you're gonna say?
That's all I'm gonna say about it. I don't think an owl does.
I don't think that's. No, you just ruined it. You ruined it, Natalie.
Too far.
You ruined it. There was.
But and I was gonna say about Eternals, guys. You're gonna hear it here because even the critics hate this movie. So when the critics hate it,
do they? I don't even know.
You know it's bad. That's all I'm gonna say. As far as a Disney movie, because they're usually pretty kind to Marvel movies. But from what I've heard, I'm just like, nah. If you guys want me to review the Eternals movie, then in the next few weekly roundups, you guys can send a super chat with the price of the ticket and tell me that you want the review. Because outside of that happening, I'm not spending my money to see the Eternals. That's just where I stand with the Eternals. I don't know how you feel, Yeti.
Oh, no, I was just saying that's a brilliant way to like, because I don't want to pay for that. Like, yeah, if you want me to like, torture myself through it, yeah, send the super chats when I'm live. It's just brilliant. That's
I mean, most of the time, I love movies. I'm down to go see it. I'm going to spend my own money anyways, and then give you my thoughts on it. Our very serious review of it, like very critical review of the movie is coming with the hoots at the end.
Very professional.
Yes. I mean, basically,
all my years of film school served me well. We
have totally replaced. What's his name? The people that did the thumbs up.
Siskel and Ebert.
Yeah.
There's a new sheriffs in town.
But we have the hoot system. We rate that way.
I still think you got to like dive into the Hooter system.
Yeti's not going to give that one up.
No, because it is brilliant.
He's trying to help us right now.
He is trying to help the channel grow. And but anyways, yes.
So it'll grow.
If it's a movie like Eternals that there's no way on earth I'm spending my own time or money to go see just because I want to, guys, that's my rule. If you want to send a super chat with the price of the ticket and say, go see this to review it, I'll do that. I will do that for Eternals. But outside of that happening, it's a no for me, dog. I'm not going to Hollywood.
I'm not going to Hollywood.
It is not happening. And Mr. Buttcrack with the 149 super sticker.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you very much. And I'm going to go with this just because we haven't done it yet today.
I like that laugh.
Just like I love that name, Mr. Buttcrack.
I like that name too. Well, Yeti, thank you for coming on tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me. This was so much fun. I forgot how much fun it is when we're talking. This is a blast. When we're together.
I know. We have a lot of fun. Yeti always tries to push us to the dark side. We try to pull him to the light side. It's basically the end scene of Return of the Jedi every time.
There are two forces at work.
And at the end of it, he says, "Tell your sister you were right about me." That's how he ends it every time.
I like that, Michelle. That was awesome.
She's like, that was really cheesy, but I'm just gonna let it go.
I try not to go too dark, because then it would just be creepy. There's like the fine line where it's funny to like oh, now it's just weird. You got to stay on the funny side.
I do. Not on here as much.
No.
In truth, you guys, I feel like I really hold back on all of you because I really have a great sense of humor, but I get nervous that I'm going to say something
over
the line, and it kind of inhibits.
And Yeti,
have you been listening to me?
her over the line is not over the line
way
funny.
over there.
It's like you're like, well, that took a weird turn.
Oh, I think I've heard some of that when we've done like movie watches.
You might have.
probably
I
did.
think you got the real me.
Yeah, you
But
probably did.
It was funny because, well, one, I just like to laugh at the awkwardness, so it's good.
Yeah, we had fun. We'll have to do that again. But,
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, got to set that up.
But yes, and I want you to promote. I see they've got our awesome moderator Marcos has your channel. If you guys are not subscribed to Yeti, if you want some laughs, go subscribe to Yeti. But tell them too, tell them a little bit about your video. You can promote whatever you want as we kind of close out.
Well, I am also going to implement a Hooter system, so that's going to be coming. So you can look forward to seeing that on my channel. But for right now, okay, I'm trying to find the link for the video. Maybe you can put this out so people can check this out. There, it's in the private chat. There's for the like most recent video, the Home Alone meets Scream, and I think it's really good. I think people are gonna enjoy this. So please subscribe to me, and if you do, and if you're already subscribed to me, like go in and hit that notification button and hit the bell, because when I'm looking, YouTube is not putting out notifications for the things I put out there.
I think they've struggled with that for everyone lately. Definitely.
Yeah. So like anyone that you enjoy watching, including lovely ladies at Force of Light, you have to hit the notification and hit always, because
yes,
they will not send it to you, even if you're subscribed and you just have on, some notifications. Like they won't put out anything. They won't push your stuff. Like you have to click the bell for always.
Yes, definitely. YouTube has been an odd place really for a solid a couple months really. Just odd, and like it doesn't seem to be as steady as it once was as far as them notifying people and different things. I've seen a lot of people express that. So yeah, definitely turn on the notification bell and go watch. I put it in the chat right here. Go watch. And go subscribe to Yeti and watch this new video. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, do it. Check it out.
But again, Yeti, thank you for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
Try not to scare everyone this Halloween.
Yes.
No, now I understand. You got to go with funny. You got to go with funny.
You're not going to go with sexy, I take it.
Oh, well, I'll leave that. I'll leave that for both of you.
Well, we'll take it. Well, thank you, Yeti. And thank you, everyone in the chat. You guys are awesome. And we will be here next week, Wednesday at 7 p.m. with another weekly roundup. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, remember to be a force of light.
Oh, I didn't get to do it.